Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. We are Monday the 13th of March 2023 and I am looking at this new number 57 armored puppet kit. Esis or Esis. If you've not had a number 57 armored puppet kit before, you need to get on. They are absolutely fantastic. And I know my channel is Specialist 118 scale, the first and biggest Specialist 118 scale channel, but this is 124 scale. I've reviewed all their kits so far and they are all absolutely brand spanking new, brand spanking fantastic, I should say. I've got 4 of these are fantastic. You can get these from Joy Toy World. There's a link in the video description below, including a 5% discount code, and they ship to most countries internationally, so it is worth checking out. And they are really good service, and this is going to be fantastic. I know that without even opening it because I know what their kits are like. There is an example of the Egyptian sort of a armored puppet there. This is the core body. If we look on the sides here, you can see that you can get like a sarcophagus, like a sphinx, another type of sphinx, and the other accessories she comes with. Very, very cool. So I'm going to make this on time lapse, and if you like this sort of content, please hit join the Patreon link in the top right of your screen now. You're going to see it as soon as it's uploaded, and other benefits there too. You can cancel anytime. So I'm going to make this on time lapse with some music. It's going to take me probably 45 minutes to an hour, I would imagine. So you can sit back and enjoy it. It will take about 6-7 minutes for you guys to watch, or you can check the video description below for the timestamps. You can skip ahead to the finished article. Okay, so let's get into this.
The rhythm, I'ma make you move. You know you blowing up when they hate on you. No matter what you do, I'ma still break through. Get your bars up, you got a lot to prove. Fucking with me, that's what not to do. Lyrical U-Haul, I got the moves. Put the needle on the record if you got the groove. I'm guaranteed to put you in the mood. Make the party bounce like a couple of boobs. I'm the M.A.N.N, I got nothing to lose. Don't mean to be rude, but who the fuck are you? Walking around like you the man. You don't move the crowd, you just move your hands. You're not a real MC, you just pretend. Suckers wanna battle, but they can't win. I eliminate punks with the bars I sing. I'ma keep it lit till the party end. My shit sound good in any car you in. Ladies love club dubs, so they barging in. Sipping what we do, rockstar and gin. Purple in my blood, honeycomb mixed in. Cloud 9, high as the sky. Everybody tell me I'm a hell of a guy. I'm the M.A.N, yeah, I said it before. All I can do is get you all on the flow. I'm a dope MC and I'm super hot. You fucking with me? No, you're not. My style like C4 when I blow the spot. 215 beating down the block. 808, yo, that's Oakland not. Now I'm about to show you what Oakland got. Sideshow in your parking lot. Light speed handlebars and shake the cots. Everybody scramble when you heard the shots. It's not for the money, yo, it's for the block. Down the hella looking like soda pop. Down the hella looking like soda pop. Down the hella looking like soda pop. Here we are now, entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. We go stupid and outrageous. Make the wrong move but make it famous. Here we are now, entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. We go stupid and outrageous. Make the wrong move but make it famous. Here we are now, entertain us.
I'm about to show you what it is to come together with a brother from the town to take it to another level. They be bumping, don't get looking at you like you in a zoo. Throw a peanut to watch you dance, now what you gonna do? Bust out the cage, I'ma put it to a page. With the bars that I got, you're gonna see that I'm the rage. Half of you rappers ain't even spit it from a stage. I do it for love and in turn I get paid. But you talk a lot of smack about a brother trying to come up. Eyes on the back of my head so you can never run up. Every other line you gotta talk about your gun up, but you never pull the trigger, now the G's got you done up. Everything I do, I try to make it in my own lane. I'ma do me, and ain't a damn thing changed. Coqui Calavera, Mr. Deuce Eclipse. I got the bang that I aim for in my mouth, got apocalypse. Starstruck like a bunch of Confederates. Skyline boy, I'm trying to tell you that you better get. Flip a style, I come back, make you dead again. I got a lot of words, you could call me David Letterman. Estos cabrones ya saben mi estilo. Lo vendo en esquina como droga, kilo. The best wire, keep it lit like a fire. We got what you need, the lyrics you desire. Walk into a room, MC start to perspire. I got pension plans cause you need to retire. I heard that Chipotle is ready to hire. You need to tap out, are you wearing a wire? Hey, you stop hating for something to happen. More to this culture and it ain't just rapping. We walk off the stage, I can still hear the clapping. We get kicked out in 10 seconds, we back in. This is never gonna stop. What you need to do is hashtag hip hop. You need to flavor it up and keep time like a clock. Juicy clock, the one oi walk. Pay attention, it is time for redemption. Ears to the street with every lyric I mention. Been spitting for years in the crowds I am drenching. This is a game for the king
system. I'm intoxicated like some deadly venom. Call double vision when I spit my serum. Fools try to hate, but I can't even hear them. Bass so hard it bust your eardrums. Now you in a bad position. See what happened when you don't listen. This shit so dope, may cause addiction. Make the wrong move and cause some friction. Put you in a cross like a crucifixion. Some situations it ain't no fiction. Run your mouth, you might come up missing. Rock the boat, sleep with the fishes. Serving MCs right out the kitchen. They say they want beef, but they baby chickens. About as vicious as baby kittens. They say they spit facts, but that's just fiction. They say they the best, no competition. Here we are now, entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. We go stupid and outrageous. Make the wrong move, but make it famous. Here we are now, entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. We go stupid and outrageous. Make the wrong move, but make it famous. Here we are now, entertain us. Entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. Here we are now, entertain us. We go stupid and outrageous. You want the heat, then I'ma turn it up. Spit fire on a mic and burn it up. I kill the beat like a murderer. Got insane flows while the rest of these fools sound like some old lame-os. I crush the competition, that's how the game go. Run up, I'll rearrange yo. Faceplate, watch your face break. I don't fear wild animals because I tame those. I eat MCs, they taste great. You ain't ready to die, then vacate. I'm a mercenary here to collect my payday, but you can't afford my pay rate. I'm the king of the jungle, I slay apes. I'm a wild animal, flesh-eating cannibal. Suckers run up and I dismantle them. Challenge me, but I'm way too challenging. I got the gift of gab and my vocabulary's damaging. Unstable mental, some flows experimental. Lyrical C4, explode on instrumentals. Kill your whole gang, leave one the sentimental. Pockets bunny-eared, without no essentials. Taking out you suckers, both sides against the middle. Time to make the donuts, Krispy Kreme and Winchell's. Burn the whole spot, can't identify the dental. It ain't complicated, in fact it's kinda simple. If you speaking blasphemous, I'm coming for your temple. And that's just plain and simple. Whack MCs I disassemble when I spit the fundamentals. Stepping to me is a mistake. I crush weak rappers like grapes. I used to be broke, but now I got dough, and all these hoes caught the vapes. And say they down, but that's fake. They just trying to eat off my plate. But little do they know I already fed my dogs, so you suck up a phone, it's too late. I'm the M.A.N.N. and I'm great. Ripping the mic is my trait. I'm gassing on you fools, never empty my tank. They say they soldiers, but they ain't.
Well, that's how it is. But it isn't always so peaceful and quiet. No siree. In fact...
Yo, architect, check it. You got to fight for your rights like the Game of Thrones. Try to take everything you own. When you hot, they love you. When you're not, they gone. They say they got your back, now you're on your own. No more crew when you all alone. Trust is a word, don't mean a thing. Cause a friend ain't one if they let you hang. suckers, I'ma take what's mine. Survival of the fit, go hard and you die. I'ma stay fly, I'ma soar high. Hating ass, watch me soar by. Better watch out for you catch a sore eye. Sometimes they say let's sleep and dogs lie, but I'll get you up every single time. I destroy the mic, I destroy the whole function. I got many styles and none of them you can fuck with. Stupid motherfucker, I ain't wishing you luck trick. You suckers try to hate, then you jump on the nuts quick. Won't ever give you props, I ain't giving up nothing. I got W maniacs and they wanna see something. Big bad wolves in here huffing and puffing. Full of hot air, it ain't blowing out nothing. Try to run up and I'm gutting your stuffing. Sweet chin music, then I'm kicking your nuts in. I hope you smell what I'm cooking. I hold the mic like a pedigree. Kill the competition, ain't nobody ahead of me. It's all out war, no compassion for my enemies. Rhythmatic strategy, heavy ordnance ready. Now assaulting with the battery and practical tactics. Post-traumatic stress, every rhyme on time, so you know I'm fresh. Jettison your life pods. I don't with alligators. I don't even with eyes. Put dub up in your system and bump me in your iPod. I leave the crowd like, oh God, he ripping this shit so hard. I smash and I bogart, bullet hugging Bogart. These niggas try to be clever, but they ain't really so smart. Don't start none, won't be none. I got original flow. Y'all sounding like some reruns. I'm the reason your dish is dead now. I punish weak rappers little bit and put your head down. Your dish is tired, so go to bed now. Enter the Sandman, sitting that Dream Street. I'm the M-A-double-N and I'm doping in cream bee. Fly like a bird, plus I roll with a queen bee. I'm like magic on the scene, can't believe that you see me. They be like, I know that again, that's that again from TV. Ain't seen me in a minute, so they moved on to new things. The rap game is shaky, looking, working on mood swings. Everybody hard now, only talk about rude things. Everybody sound the same, but that don't include me. I paint pictures with my words, better than movies. If you ain't a fan now, pretty soon you will be. Suckers hate so hard, even try to kill me, and try to copy. Ain't nothing like the real thing, spit it so cold, it's about to get chilly. I'ma wait to Walking Dead, make the whole world feel me. 808 in your face, slapping you silly. Your girl on my tip got her wetter than lilies. I'm a real G, I'm filthy, never gonna get clean. Little Oakland out here chasing these big dreams. All eyes on me, I'ma cause a big scene. I'ma act up, have my credits at the end, please. Try to play me out and I'ma show you how to end things.
Step to the fast lane, dip on to the slow. Stay your ass out my lane, for you capo show. Don't pump your brakes, not here. Don't pump your brakes, not now. Just get your ass out the lane.
Stay in your lane. Of what you heard, you ain't seen nothing yet. Neither swept the meter with the bass, ballin' like I'm Derek Jeter. Guarantee it, you ain't making moves like a paraplegic. Therapy for me, it be the beat.
Okay, I am back. The camera actually ran out of battery and I was doing the time lapse, so that was a long time. And so I had to finish it outside or not using time lapse. I will say this: if you're going to build this, you want to build it and have comfortable time, give yourself 2.5 hours. But the minimum I think you'll need is going to be about an hour and a half. And to do an hour and a half, you have to be really quite fast or have built one previously to have the experience of building this exact same set. I was really frustrated with parts of the set, particularly that little red part in the headdress. That really wound me up. And even now, I'm not sure it's in properly. And that's not the kit's fault. I think I just didn't follow the instructions as closely as perhaps I should. So you can see you get this sarcophagus, which does transform. I haven't done that yet. You get the Esis or Esis, and you get the sort of thrown diorama set. And as I said, I've got 4 of these sets. You also get loads of cool looking iconography or weapons or whatever. Those daggers can come off and be held. You get this, I'm not sure what that is, but that's a blade again, quite mean. This is obviously an axe with a nice spike on top, some sort of flail on a wire. This great big Egyptian style sword. You do get spare pieces, which you saw on the time lapse. Maybe I took parts of her off and replaced parts to make it into this Egyptian one as opposed to the standard model. You get this alternate back piece you can put on. And that has a little head that comes down. I'm not sure why that head comes down. And also the wings can move, and it does move 180 degrees. Unfold like that. Really good engineering on their kits. Amazing engineering, in fact. And you get this little piece you can swap around the wings to go on her back instead, and her upper body can fit on the Sphinx form of the sarcophagi when it transforms. And you do get some spare bits on some of the sprues as well. So let's get a closer look. Let's start with the throne. Bit too simple for my liking, but it's effective. I'm not sure why I got all these things there. Maybe you can attach things later on if you wanted to. You can obviously customize, come on, focus, stuff if you wanted to. Quite a nice sort of goldy yellow plastic, looks pretty cool. The diode base is quite simple, but having that colour looks good, and the flooring I like a lot. And these two pieces I stuck in there just to make it slightly higher. But no real features on that like we saw on some of the other ones. But it's still pretty cool. Let's have a look at her. She does look absolutely stunning. I didn't put the decals on her eyes. Well, not yet anyway. I might do it a bit later. Take her apart, stick them on. Very, very nice. Very cool indeed. Well, we'll come back to her in a second. Quick look at the sarcophagi. We'll come back to her for articulation and the sarcophagi and the transformation, which I haven't done yet. Looks nice. That's quite hard to figure out how to fit that one on, but it does look pretty cool. You can see the legs and the feet part. Oh, didn't fold these ones enough. Feet behind for the transformation part when it goes into the Sphinx form. Getting those little blue things in as well was a bit of a pain, but kept popping out. Okay, come back to her. If you haven't seen any of my number 57 Industrial Puppet reviews before, then you're in for a treat for articulation. If you have, then you know it's going to be good. And I will say this, I much prefer what they've done with the hands. The hands do stand a lot more stiffer this time, but you do lose some articulation. So head, please don't pop out red thing. It's a forwards, backwards. We have the side to side, and we can turn. Shoulders all the way around. Very good on the lateral raise. You get 90. You could possibly pop more, but pop out a joint. There is a turn from the top of the bicep. You get just over 90 on the arm. The wrists are just going to be a very stiff turn because the new wrist system they've got, or the wrist system on this one. That's okay. There is a trunk, I think. Is there a trunk? Well, there is definitely a waist turn in there somewhere because I've popped it in. Ah! And now the skirt is coming apart. The skirt is articulated, so if she does action poses, it can articulate to accommodate that, which is cool. The waist is articulated from below the bottom, but it's getting a bit hard to actually. There we go. We can see we can go forwards, backwards, we can turn, we can move from there. Okay, the legs, as you saw, can go out very far to the wide. Full splits should be. Oh, this one's doing it. The other one doesn't. There we go. 1, 2. Need to pop that skirt section back on the back there. You can twist from the upper thigh if you want. There is a double kneecap. Oh, everything's popping off now. Beautiful double kneecap on this. As her butt is popping out. No, must keep the butt. Okay. Beautiful double kneecap on this. Very, very nice. Look at that. Is it the butt again? Yeah. It's okay. And then for the feet, we have nice articulation. There's a little ball joint, so you pretty much know the movement you're going to get straight away. So you can go, you can turn, you can swivel, you can go forwards and backwards. She is a lovely looking figure. Now, I said previously, and I still do mean it, if I could only afford to collect one thing, it'd probably be these number 57 kits, even though my favourite scale is 118 scale and these are like 124 scale, because these are just so well designed and highly engineered, and they are, you know, a nice way of spending an afternoon or something, or an evening, is putting these together and admiring the handiwork. Okay, this is where this video goes horribly wrong, because I have not transformed this yet, so I have no idea how this is going to work. I've got the instructions in front of me, but they are not the clearest instructions I have ever seen. So it looks like I go outwards to the side, maybe. Okay. Then it says 90 degrees which way? Forwards. Not sure how that works. And that, see, that is so not clear in those instructions. Head, oh, I like that. There we go. I think then what goes 45 degrees then? The red, how does that turn 45 degrees? Which way? That way? Like that, I guess. And then my wife sneezes. And then what? Now it says stretching. How the hell is that stretch? I'm so baffled now. Now I'm just going on the fly. Okay, that comes apart. I know that does. That comes down. Stretch out. Oh, this is not going well. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, that comes out a little bit. That comes out a little bit. That has moved. I know these parts come out. Yeah, I'm not doing well on this. Oh, hello, that's stretched even more. Not the most clear instructions to follow, but I'm getting an idea of what's... I'm getting more baffled now. What it's supposed to do. Unlock. Here somewhere. I've done it already. Alright, let me pause this and see if I can figure it out and come back when it's done or nearly done. So back in a moment. Okay, here we go. I haven't done that particularly well. And also I'm missing a part, or let me rephrase that, I've lost a part, or I've used it for something else, because he is supposed to have a little tail. I've not done it properly because I can't get this back section to lock in no matter what I do. So I'm doing something wrong there. But it does look pretty cool, and it can look even cooler because you're going to take off his head and you can attach her upper body to the Sphinx too. So it's a little tail section there. I think I prefer this to the sarcophagus if I'm honest. Okay, so let's just quickly change something on her back. You can take out, which one is it? Or does it just slot in with that there? It might just slot in. Let's have a look. Okay, head forward. They're getting things falling off. The little snake came off. Don't anything else pop off now. And now that little part in the head's going to pop off too. No. Come on. Okay. I think this can pop in over maybe, or can it not? Oh yes, it can. Very cool. Check that out. Of course, these wings can spread. Get a very nice effect, and if you want you can fold down the little halo part. I'm not sure why. It's a little you can see his little bird there, the head, very very nice. So that can fly off her back too. I think it looks better with it on. Very very cool. And the last thing, which I don't really want to do because I don't want to break anything else, is that you can pop off his head. And I'm probably going to lose something doing this, so I have it ping off me now. Oh, there we go. And you can pop off her upper body, which I also don't want to do. Come on. Never mind. Come on. Oh, no. That's easy to replace. There we go. You can pop that on. Oh. There! That is super stiff. And check that out. That does look pretty cool. Now, when I eventually get around to building my other sets, I might have one as the Queen and maybe a couple like this and one of the Sphinx maybe. I think she looks cool like that. And then you can give her the weapons in the hands and whatnot. It does get a good variety of hands, but I've chosen the gripping hands there. Okay, not my best video! Oh, I need to do more kits. I do love number 57, fantastic quality, just that I didn't follow instructions as closely as I should have done. Perhaps I made a few mistakes on this one, but this is a great kit. Don't let that put you off. I think this is fantastic. And it looks really quite cool as well. Another great addition from the number 57 Armored Puppet line. They do the best kits in my opinion. Unfortunately, they are 1/24 scale, but that will match with your smaller Joy Toy and some of your Hexagear and some of your other smaller scale stuff too. And you do get lots of spare parts.